Hello! Today our objective is to compose and decompose numbers using objects and pictorial models. I am going to show you how to draw place value discs for the number 2135 on our whiteboard, or on our place value chart, sorry. So I have two thousands. Remember that for a place value chip, it has the 1,000 inside of the chip. Then I have one 100 chip. Then I have three 10 chips. Remember, it's okay if they do not look perfect. And then I have five 1 chips. Now, I want you to write this number in standard form. That's right, it should look like this, 2,135. Good. I'm going to give you, again, the number 2,135, and I want you to write it in expanded notation. When you're typing your expanded notation, remember that you need to hit the Shift key and the 9 key to get the first parentheses. And then to close your parentheses, you need to hit the Shift key and the 0 key. For the plus sign, you have to hit the Shift key and the button that has a plus sign and an equal sign on your keyboard. And for the multiplication sign, you're just going to use the X. All right, let's write our number in expanded notation. So our first digit is the 2, and it is in the thousands place. So I'm going to do 2 times 1,000 plus, next we have a 1 in the hundreds place. So we're going to do 1 times 100 plus, our next digit is 3, and it is in the tens place. So we're going to do 3 times 10. And then lastly, we have a 5 in the ones place, so we're going to do 5 times 1. Now, here's your next number. This time, I want you to draw the place value disc on your place value chart, and I want you to write it in expanded notation. Your number is 13,064. So you should have one 10,000 disc, 3 thousands disc, no hundreds disc, 6 tens disc, and 4 ones disc. Now, to write this number in expanded form, expanded notation, we have 1 in our 10,000, so we have 1 times 10,000, plus we have 3 groups of 1,000 in our thousands place, so we have 3 times 1,000, plus we have 6 groups of tens, in our tens place, plus we have 4 groups of 1 in our ones place. Let's do some more. This time, I have given you a number that is written in expanded expanded notation. I want you to write this number in standard form. You can use your place value chart if you need to, and in expanded form. So what is our number in standard form? That's right, it's 999,999. Now let's write it in expanded form. Remember, for expanded form, we are looking at the value of the digit in that place. So if there is a 9 in the 100,000s place, the value of that 9 is 900,000. So we have 900,000 plus 90,000 plus 9,000 plus 900 plus 90 plus 9. Now again, I've given you another number written in expanded notation. I want you to write it in standard form and expanded form. Pay close attention to what the digit is being multiplied by. Since 4 is being multiplied by 100,000, I know that my 4 is going to go in my 100,000s place. Since 2 is being multiplied by 1,000, I know the 2 is going in my thousands place. And the 8 is multiplied by 100, so it goes in my hundreds place, and the 7, 10, so it goes in my tens place. That means I need a 0 in my ones place and in my 10,000s place. So our number is 402,870. Now let's write it in expanded form. Since I have 400,000s, I'm going to put 400,000 plus, I have 2,000, so 2,000 plus 800 plus 70. Since I have no ones and no 10,000s, I don't have to put that on our expanded form or in our expanded notation. Good. Now I have given you a number in standard form, and I want you to write it in word form. So remember, we're writing the words like we hear them when we read the number. So let's read the number together. This number reads 4,562. Now let's write it in word form. We have 4,000 5, remember to put your comma, 100, 62. Good. Now let's try some. Now let's look at our problem set on page 77. I'm going to model number 1 and 2 on page 77 before you do the 3 remaining problems on your own. So number 1 says the sum of 9,430 and 2. And you can see that expanded form is already filled out for us. Now we need to complete the table. So first, we're going to draw our place value disc. I have 9 thousands, so I'm going to have to draw 9 place value discs with 1,000 in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I have 4 hundreds, so I'm going to put 4 hundreds disc. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 tens discs, so I'm going to put 3 tens, 2, 3, and I have 2 ones discs, so I'm going to put 2 ones. Notice I took up that entire space. If you run out of space, it's okay to go below your table a little bit. Just try to keep it organized so I know which work goes with which problem. Now, let's write our number in expanded form. Notice that our table is not very wide, so you might have to write it and make more than one line. So I have 9,000 plus 400 plus 30 plus 2. Good. Now let's write it in word form. I have 9,000 comma, don't forget your comma, 400 32. And now we want to write our number in expanded notation. So I have 9 times 1,000 plus 4 times 100 plus 3 times 10 plus 2 times 1. Good. Let's do one more together. Number 2 wants us to model the sum of 3,470 and 9. We can see that the word form is already written for us. It says 13,479. So we just need to fill in the rest of the table. So for standard form, we're going to have 13,479. Now for our place value disc, we need 1 10,000s disc and 3 1,000s disc. Then we need 4 hundredths disc, 2, 3, 4. We need 7 tens disc, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we need 9 ones disc, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Now for expanded form. We have 10,000 plus 3,000 plus 400 plus 70 plus 9. Good. Now let's write it in expanded notation. We have 1 times 10,000 plus, we have 3 times 1,000 plus 4 times 100 plus 7 times 10 plus 9 times 1. Good. Now you try. On your problem set, these 3 problems are pages 78 and 79. I want you to try your best to finish the tables for questions 3, 4, and 5. If you need help, feel free to ask. Now that you have finished your problem set, I want you to turn to page 81 in your math book. The directions say, complete the tables for problems 1 through 3. So on page 82, you have problem number 3. So you will have to look at the front and the back of your exit ticket page to complete all 3 problems. Once you have completed all 3 problems, I want you to wait until Ms. Hallam has asked you to turn in the exit ticket or has asked you to give it to her. Then get on to Zearn.